Hey, it's Jay with Hierophants. In this video, I wanted to break down the rig that I had for Cine 2025. Similar to NAB this year, this was my first time attending Cine, which was just a ton of fun. If you're in the area when this is happening, I highly recommend it. We only had about 2 hours to see everything, but I definitely am going to see myself there next year with a lot more time. I knew I needed to do something different than what we did at NAB, so I challenged myself with creating a very minimal V90 or Vertiscope rig. The sensor in the E2F6 from Zcam is its open gate, so you can shoot at its largest potential up to 30 frames per second. That's the one thing I wish, like, it had a little more juice and that the rolling shutter wasn't so bad. But when you flip the camera, you actually eliminate the type of skew that you're used to, and instead it actually makes the camera very, very stable. Going V90 makes the rig a lot better for the type of handheld, the very kinetic type of handheld I like to do. If you are wanting to experiment with V90 or Vertiscope, I highly recommend it, and check out the link in the description. It might not work for everyone's situation, but for my little box camera, I found that it gave me just enough range. But if I was to kind of rebuild, I would probably go with just 2 longer Arca Swiss plates, and I would just mount them onto the cage. What's convenient here is I only have to use mounting holes on the bottom, which gives me the most stability, and then I can use the side Arca that's exposed as an accessory rail. This rig consists of a very simple collection of elements, namely Kessler V2 quick release system. This is a Arca Swiss plate based system, and I've built all of my cameras around this and accessories just because of how rapidly you can build rigs and deploy cameras in a bunch of different configurations. It's a bit more universal and plug and play, and I like that it's smaller than like a Manfrotto 501 plate or whatever. Try and align for the lens nodal point as best as I could, so that I could flip the rig in different orientations and wouldn't have to change my accessories, which is why there's a bottom base, which is shoulder pad, and that's where the rest of the handheld system is a revolver clutch grip, which allows me to start-stop camera, control user programmable elements, which is super sick. So you can do END, you could adjust your white balance, your shutter, your ISO, your frame rate, take photos even, all with the 2 rotary dials that are on there. And it's also a link hub, so you can hook in another LANC or another link port, and then you can fire 2 different triggers on your camera. So I love that. So that's what I had up here is Mutiny makes a really cool start-stop trigger that you can kind of screw in anywhere on your rig using a 1/4-20. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.